Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to what could be seen as the last episode of the Rule of Six. But on a brighter note, it's actually the first episode of mine and Luke's new show, Talking the Hardest, where we're going to be getting cool people on, basically just have a chinwag with them. This is actually, I guess, considering that Burn FM give us a show next term. Not going to sit here and beg, but...
Yeah, we are.
But please.
Please.
Anyway, Luke, I mean, that's essentially all that Talking the Hardest is. It's going to be sick. It is actually going to be sick. We've got big aspirations. We're going to get big guests on. And Luke, who are we kicking off with?
Right, for the first episode of Talking the Hardest, we're starting with an absolute banger. Before lockdown, me and Joe linked up with Reading-based rapper, Songer, and the legend that is Marc van Nieuwenhausen from Rolo Van Gogh.
Alongside his lyrical brilliance, Songer boasts 60,000 Spotify monthly listeners across 90 different countries, as well as millions of views on YouTube, and a highly acclaimed album, Dreamworks, an EP, Lyrics for Sanity, and he's got a pretty solid backing side as well. It's, you know,
He does.
it is what it is.
Marc's much more likely to be found behind a set of drum kits, making up a quarter of the Rolo Van Gogh outfit, or behind a set of decks as a sound engineer and a DJ. Most probably with Kano.
It was an absolute pleasure having the boys on, and we'll leave links to both of their work in the description on our Instagram page and maybe on our YouTube as well.
Yeah, I think, should we just get straight into the interview?
Luke, I think we should, ladies and gentlemen, enjoy this because this is going to be an absolute blast.
Let's go.
What is up, Selly Oak? We are back again. I'm Luke Bull. I'm joined by my colleague Joe Camp.
Hello.
This episode, we
Very
have
special one, Luke, isn't it?
special guest. Who do we have, Joe?
Who do we have?
Marc van Nieuwenhausen, everybody.
Oh, fair play.
Fair play. Very humble.
Yeah.
Very humble.
And can you spell that? That's Songer, by the way, if you didn't know. We've got Songer in the building.
Hello, people. Thanks for having me.
Songer, first question.
Yeah.
How do you spell Mark's last name?
Marc van Nieuwenhausen is spelled M-A-R-C space V-A-N space N-I-E-U-W-E-N-H-U-I-Z-E-N.
Fair play. That is fair play.
Impressive stuff.
That is impressive.
So, if you don't know who Songer is, Wokingham-based rapper.
Yep.
Released his first album last December, Dreamworks.
Yeah.
Unbelievable album.
Great album.
A year ago in 4 days.
Say again?
In 4 days it'll be a year ago.
Really?
Really?
Do you know what? I remember listening to that album, put every single song into my playlist. So if that doesn't say something, then what does? And if you haven't listened to Dreamworks,
Give it a listen.
Get on it.
Give it a listen.
Lukey, do you want to introduce Mark?
Mark, my dear old friend. Humbled. You're a producer. You produce music, don't you?
Yeah, I do now. Yeah.
What are you working on at the moment? Just a little bit of mixing.
We're working on they're mixing as well.
Yeah.
Working on a EP/album. We haven't quite figured it out yet.
Yeah.
So due to be released in like May, April time.
April
next
time.
year.
So everyone, keep out for that.
Keep an ear out.
Keep an ear out.
He's underselling himself as engineer, mixing, mastering, expert, professional.
That's
Yeah.
DJ, drummer.
You got to
we
gas
should-
yourself, Mark. You got to
Yeah,
gas
You
Yeah.
yourself.
can't be
Yeah.
playing yourself down, man.
Yeah, do it all, mate. Do it all.
Right.
Should we kick off with some questions?
Get right
We've got some
into it.
questions written down. Mark and James have had a little look at them. There's some more funny ones and there's some deeper ones. We're going to get to know about the two of them.
Which one do you start off with?
Lukey, do some quick fire questions, boys.
Quick fire questions. Do you want to go or shall I go?
We'll take it in turns.
Boys, favourite TV show?
The Chase.
Taskmaster.
Good shout.
Shout.
Video game. Favourite video game?
I'm not a big gamer anymore, but when I was,
Yeah.
FIFA. all day long.
FIFA. Which
I
FIFA?
I was 17
FIFA
for my game.
FIFA 14, FIFA 14, 15.
FIFA 14.
15
Yeah,
was the best
yeah.
one because you could buy coins. After that, it just
True.
got dead. The amount of money I wasted on
trust me.
coins.
I used to be sick of trading.
Yeah.
I used to live like nerd
Yeah.
out.
Oh yeah. Now it's like cap the prices, aren't they?
Yeah.
Like,
You know the Donnies who sold the coins, they like made millions, like similar
Yeah.
to our age.
Yeah.
They like did all the code and stuff to sell the coins, made absolute millions.
Yeah, I packed third and fourth Neymar once, and somebody in my football team paid me like 60 quid for it.
Fair.
What's your best pack, Mark?
Oh, I was terrible at packs all the way through. Literally, I don't think I got any good players.
Is it? I got Ronaldo in FIFA 15.
I think I've got
Nice been downhill since there.
Oh,
I had
nice.
Ronaldo on, it must have been FIFA 16, something like that.
Yeah.
And I tried to list him on my phone, you know, you can have the web app.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I tried
Oh
to list
yeah.
him for 4.3 million.
Yeah.
And I listed him for 430k.
Oh. My mate listed my Ronaldo, which I packed. He
Yeah.
went for 2 million, then FIFA banned us for buying coins.
No.
Serious?
So I didn't even get to play with
That's
Ronaldo.
dead.
So
That's
big.
rough.
Upsetting.
Right. Favorite Insta page?
Made you think 101.
Made you think 101?
Yes.
Is it?
I don't
Kids
even know
getting
that.
hurt.
Kids getting hurt. Right,
Genuinely,
Mark.
yeah,
Hang on.
it sounds bad. It sounds bad.
Yeah,
If
it
you haven't
does.
seen it, check it out. It's
Kids
genuinely-
getting hurt.
Oh, it's just like toddlers
Not
falling over flat on their face. It's actually funny.
Mark, you're not helping
And then
yourself
there's
here.
like- yeah,
Nice,
like
good,
falling
good.
down the stairs, like proper slapstick comedy, mate. It's
Well, have you
class.
seen
It's class.
Have you seen Funny Monkeys?
No,
That's a
I
good
haven't.
Instagram page.
Is it?
Yeah, you never guess what it's about.
Oh, my monkeys, is
It's
it?
about funny monkeys.
Oh.
Favorite athlete, boys.
Ooh.
Mason Mount.
Mason Mount. I'm a Derby fan, so I rate that.
To be
I
fair,
rate
I would
that.
say Mason Mount. I think he's extremely underrated.
No, I love
And
Mason
good
I think he's extremely underrated.
And good looking. He's
That's
got a
a tough
mean back
question.
inside. Would you rate his moustache as well?
Well, when he had a little goatee.
Yeah.
He was playing well at the time, so yeah.
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 Favorite athlete, Mark.
Favourite athlete. It would have to be like. Oh,
I can hear you
tough
thinking.
question.
I can
It's-
hear you
it's a lot of
thinking.
brain work.
Phil the Power Taylor.
Oh, there it is. Phil the Power Taylor. God.
There you go then. Right, boys. Favourite sandwich?
This is a highly controversial subject.
Go on.
As a sub count as a sandwich.
Yeah, yeah,
Or we
yeah.
talking just meal
We'll
deals?
count it. We'll count
We'll
it.
allow it,
We'll
so-
count it.
Not meal deals. That's a completely different question.
Yeah.
Maybe we could touch upon meal deals as well.
Alright.
I love touching upon meal deals.
Right, go on then. We'll go through your meal deal.
Yeah.
Right, this is derailed pretty quick.
My favourite sandwich is like a homemade steak sandwich. It's like dice up the steak, fries, caramelised onions.
Oi, I made
Sounds
this.
a bit bougie, but
I made this, didn't I? Like a Philly cheese melt. I did the onions in the steak and then in one of them baguettes and then melted the cheese over
You
it.
did it
in
with
the
great.
grill.
The other day I had an amazing salt beef bagel from the bagel shop in Shoreditch.
Yeah.
Unreal. It's like world famous.
Yeah, that
Really?
sounds pretty middle class.
Wait, which
mate, I
shop's
can't
that?
lie.
Which shop's that?
It's literally called like bagel something. I don't know.
Bagel King.
Could be, but no, that's the mainstream one, isn't it?
Alright,
But yeah,
it's fine.
Alright, okay, meal deal then, boys. I got a meal deal before we came here from Tesco, which is probably accepted to be the best place to get a meal deal
yeah,
from.
Tesco.
No, I'm not buying it.
Really?
Where would you get yours
Go on
from?
then.
Morrison's.
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 So that's why we picked you up from Morrison's.
Yeah, Morrison's.
Did you get a meal deal?
It's the meal deal.
Ah, fair enough.
Morrison's is a very underrated meal deal.
I got
Really?
a
Yeah, big
I
time.
got a
Fair
satay
enough.
chicken wrap before we came here, and it was the most horrible thing I've ever
Stink.
had.
It did stink.
I had to,
Tesco one,
I had
isn't
to
it?
have two. Yeah, have you had
It's
it?
not, yeah, it's not
It's
ideal.
disgusting.
It's not.
I was just.
I like chicken satay.
I ate
as
it and I was
well.
like,
No.
oh my god, my breast's gonna stink. I had to have 2 pieces of gum before I came just to
Yeah.
get rid of it. Thought
Yeah.
you boys would be judging me in the car.
Yeah, my favourite's the seasonal classic, the turkey and all the trimmings. from
See,
Tesco's.
I was gonna get that. I looked at it.
It's solid.
I
mate,
looked
it's
at
solid,
it.
mate. Sensations crisps and
Yeah.
Orange Lucozade Sport.
You reckon?
Yeah,
Orange Lucozade.
like underrated, mate.
I went for I don't know, the Lucozade Revive today. Quite nice.
Is it?
It's a good shout. It is a good shout.
Yeah, it is.
Get that on camera.
Get on camera.
wow.
Wow.
Other
Wow.
drinks are
wait.
available.
Right.
Yeah.
Just keep it brand.
So, who's the most famous person you've met, boys?
I've met a couple, to be fair, working
Go
in
on.
London.
Working on and going.
I've met like David Hay,
Yeah.
David Hay.
Dynamo,
decent. Yeah.
Dynamo.
You met Kano.
Kano. Yeah.
That's a big one.
Kano's pretty good at
Can you
it.
speak to him?
Nah, because I was working and I was like serving him and
Oh,
it was, like,
right,
it was
fair
some like
enough.
big event. But
Yeah.
I gave him the old nod, you know, like he knew that.
He knew exactly what was going on.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
didn't want to go. Oh, I can
Sort
understand
of
that.
appreciated each
Kano was
other.
Exactly,
like
that's how I do
Oi,
it.
lads, I think that's Mark, man.
Yeah, nah, yeah.
Kano gave you the nod.
Yeah.
He-
He knew,
It was a
like,
business relationship.
mutual one, yeah.
Yeah, fair play. Look, who's the most famous person you've met?
I think it's between Jonathan Ross
Come
or
on.
Dennis Wise.
Dennis Wise, I met Dennis
I
Wise.
played against his son at football.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, so
Me too, and he awarded me a little presentation.
Nice.
we may have been in the same tournament then.
Possibly. What team you played for?
California.
Yeah, well, I played for Pinewood at the time.
Ooh, maybe same place.
Could be.
Maybe same
Yeah.
place.
Could be.
There you
Oh, you
go.
met Jeremy Corbyn, didn't you?
Jeremy Corbyn, yeah.
Yeah.
What's he like?
Good shout, I forgot about that.
Is it?
What's he like?
He was a nice guy, nice
Was he?
fella. Yeah.
Fair enough.
But then
Fair
again, we
enough.
weren't talking politics, so it was all
Yeah, true. true.
But yeah, I was in
That
Croatia.
way.
I was in Croatia. And
Yeah,
we just popped out an ice cream shop.
Is it?
My dad went, that's Jeremy Corbyn. Oh, yeah.
That's a hell of a story to be fair.
Yeah, just
That's
in,
mad.
Similar to
getting
that.
ice cream.
I was in,
Pistachio, I think.
was it?
I think so.
Yeah, nice. I went Malia and AJ Tracy came out of the club, gave him a fist bump, and he said I couldn't have a photo. So
It's very suspect you never got a photo though.
Yeah, you always say this though, Luke, and it's I'm not going to get into this.
JK,
JK.
Yeah, I've got
Quite
Freddie
good.
Jamal
Finlay.
Edwards,
Jamal Edwards, yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Shane Long.
Shane Long.
Oh,
Shane
yeah.
Long. Mosey Baller.
I met Casper Lee at Ascot.
Oh, yeah.
he was chopping on a cigar actually.
Was he?
Yeah.
Oh.
AP McCoy. He's
Yeah.
quite famous.
Yeah.
Met Richard Branson.
Really?
Nice.
I was in
That could win.
I was in Cornwall and just like some little town, and he was on this big boat, pulled up and got out because he was picking someone up. I just went up this little alleyway, like this little stairwell, and he just came around the corner and walked past me. I was like, just gave him the nod. The same way between you and
exactly,
Kano, it was
yeah.
that mutual respect
Exactly,
for one another.
yeah. He knew who you were.
Yeah,
He knew who you were.
precisely.
Right.
Jeffrey Epstein.
Oh, stop it.
Right, we're not going to go into that.
Right. Favourite fragrance?
Ooh. Mine's Mont Blanc.
Mont Blanc.
Mont Blanc, yeah.
The one I'm using at the moment, it begins with O, but I can't remember what it is. It's
Yeah.
like the Occupante or something like that.
Okay, something nice, something fancy.
We'll go with that.
Yeah, fair enough.
You could have just.
So before that was Sauvage.
Yeah, I've got
That's
some.
pretty basic.
Yeah, can't go wrong.
Whoa.
Well, enough of that.
Well,
Should I just let myself out then,
Yeah.
boys? What's the best thing you can cook, boys? What's the best thing you can cook?
Go-to meal.
Go-to meal. My go-to meal
Go on.
is like I love making spaghetti bolognese.
Spaghetti
It's always, like,
bolognese.
the first meal I learned how to cook.
Yeah.
You rustle it up in like 20 minutes and it delivers every
It's
time.
easy, quick, easy.
It is, yeah.
Anything pasta related.
Pasta.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, anything
You
pasta.
love a tuna pasta, don't you, Luke?
Tuna pesto pasta, I don't know
Tuna
what.
pesto.
Look.
That's controversial.
And it's red pesto too, not green
No,
pesto.
that
Makes it
more
better,
sense.
yeah,
That
makes
more
it
sense.
better.
Okay, fair.
I make quite a lot of stir fry, like chicken stir fry.
Yeah, you
I
do.
can make a pretty good stir fry.
I need to
now.
bring up a wok. Remind me, I need to bring up a wok
I will.
next time.
Make note of that one, boys.
Apologies, yeah, wok. Okay, last question, Messi or Ronaldo?
Messi's a better football player. I prefer Ronaldo.
Yeah.
What, because his work ethic? Like,
It's just like, mate, Messi is just as exciting as David Silva, isn't he? Like, I love David Silva.
Yeah,
But
that's
Ronaldo
good
is just a
question.
different breed. And Messi's the best footballer I've ever watched play.
Yeah.
But Ronaldo, like, I just
Who's the most famous footballer you've seen watch play?
watch play?
Yeah.
Dunno.
I've seen Neymar. I watched Brazil against Russia at Stamford Bridge, and Neymar was playing.
ooh, that's good. I think I've seen Messi at Nou Camp versus AC Milan.
Yeah, that's quite good.
Champions League round 16, we came and it was the year Chelsea won Champions League. And we're sitting next to Barca fans. They're like, "Oh, where are you from? England, like London, where area?" And they said, "Who do you support?" And we said Chelsea. And they said, "If we get you the next round, we're gonna thrash you." And the rest is history, boys. That's what I'm
Nice.
saying.
Wow.
Who's
That's what I'm
best?
saying.
Who's best football player you've seen then, lads?
I don't go to many football games, but
Yeah.
Josh Matthews.
must be like Kevin Doyle with the Madstad.
Huh?
Kevin Doyle with the Madstad.
Yeah.
Kevin Doyle.
Good shout.
Back in the day, Kevin Doyle was a baller.
Yeah.
Well, you just ruined it for the rest of us now, Mark, because no one's going to be able to beat that.
Yeah, that's what I do.
No, I reckon it would have to be like Lampard, Drogba, something like that.
Yeah, true.
Dave
Rooney,
True.
you've seen Rooney. Like,
Rooney.
I don't know.
He's not doing well for Derby at the moment.
nah. What was the final derby score?
That's 2-0.
2-0. We got our first win in a while.
Were you a Derby fan?
Yeah.
Nice.
Unfortunately at the moment, but it was nice to see us get through. It's the second win of the season. It's not going great.
Hopefully, turn things around very soon.
Fingers
Right.
crossed.
Joe,
Fingers crossed.
Next question.
What's your Mackey's order, boys? We'll go breakfast,
Oh,
and then we'll
alright.
go whatever, like the day menu. And I'll give you two options, right? So your order for under £5 and your order for over £5, because you know sometimes you just pick up a couple of things, but then sometimes you're picking up a full meal. Like it varies.
I hear. Alright, breakfast.
Yeah.
Sausage and egg McMuffin.
Yeah.
Hash brown and orange juice.
Yeah, that is quite strong.
Standard, but like.
I'll tell you what. Have you?
Yeah, fair enough.
They put out a breakfast bap. I had that yesterday, and I chopped another sausage in there, another cheese in there.
You've had another Mackie.
Wow.
It's loud.
Treating yourself.
Look at that look of judgment. Look at that look of.
Damn it, Joe.
James,
Well, you
your Mackey's order.
I'm not. I never get Mackey's breakfast.
Yeah.
But if I was, that sounds beautiful.
Yeah.
But if I was going Mackey's,
Yeah.
I reckon I'd get it's like a double quarter pounder with cheese meal with
Yeah.
maybe a chocolate milkshake, fries, and then the wrap of the day with it.
That's an unbelievable
Nice.
order.
That's a
Have you had
That's a good order,
Have you
actually.
had the triple cheeseburger?
Yeah, it's good.
That is. Oh, you get that and put 2 slices of extra cheese in there, and it's like eating crack cocaine. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, try it.
Right,
Yeah.
boys. If you had a black card to any restaurant, what would that restaurant be?
Ooh, that is tough.
Miller and Carter.
Yeah, that's quite good. 'Cause
Yeah.
You're eating steak every evening.
Yeah, that's be hard to top that.
You can't go from there. You gotta say something different.
Yeah,
Mark.
yeah.
We need the
To be
content.
fair, you'd have to say like Nando's because no one could turn down a Nando's date then.
True.
Think of all the
Yeah,
dates you'd
that's
have
true.
free and you're like, oh, I got black card.
Nando's is a good
Everyone will go to
card.
Nando's with you with a black card.
Nando's actually do the black card as well, don't
Yeah,
they?
they do.
It's
they
actually a
do,
thing that's what we started, isn't it?
Well, after this podcast, boys, who knows? I mean, radio show.
Exactly.
It could be coming your way.
Nando's have never given anyone a black card that's asked for a black card.
Really?
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
we just ruined
They
Yeah,
it.
they got
Yeah.
a song about it, like example, and it's
Yeah.
Yeah, but they already had one.
Oh,
Yeah.
Also, I think if you do that, Jen, it's going to be a bit obvious what you're going for. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They'll
Yeah.
know because you are pretty much asking one if you put out a song about it.
Yeah, but I did give them 10 months of my service. So
Yeah.
Oh yeah, excellent.
You used to work at Nando's?
Yeah.
Did you? Wokingham?
Yeah.
Mad.
Yeah,
How was
no,
that?
it was good. It was good. I rated it. Free
Yeah.
food all the time.
Can you
Yeah.
cook your chicken now then?
Yeah, I can grill. I was more,
Yeah.
they maybe stand at the door and just,
Oh,
Group
really?
people
Yeah.
and like, yeah, fair enough.
Quite a
fair enough.
personable person.
yeah. I had to beg them. I said, look, I'm not just a pretty face.
But I know I look like
There's
a pretty
rules.
face.
Right, boys. Picture, yeah, you're about to go on the night out, hit the town. What is the hardest outfit that you wear?
Should we just talk through a night out, like every single aspect of a night out?
If that's what you want to do,
So
Joe.
we're starting in the bedroom.
Starting in
Whoa.
it.
Starting in the
Whoa,
bedroom.
whoa, whoa, Joe, let's not get
Hear
hasty.
me out here, hear me out here.
Whoa.
Just come out the shower.
Wow.
Just come out the shower.
It's got a shout. Yeah. Alright, I'm listening.
Just like,
Settle.
just come out the shower. You're looking at the mirror. What are you putting on?
Close.
It's a good shout.
Clothes.
It's a bit unconventional,
Deodorant
but still.
first.
Yeah, deodorant first.
Yeah.
One of the pitch.
Don't know about that.
Which, oh yeah, I
Lower
reckon that's
half
it.
first.
Lower first. No, pants, deodorant.
If you put a t-shirt on before the bottom half, you're a weirdo.
Yeah,
You
try.
are-
It's pants first every time.
Yeah, obviously.
Just put your t-shirt, put your coat on before you put your boxes on.
Put my trousers on.
And then it's deodorant, and then it's
Yeah.
and then I don't know really. Then
Cargo trousers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice pair of shoes.
So, what type of shoes?
What
What type of
we going
shoes?
for?
Depends where I was going. Depends. Like I usually buy a pair of shoes. I go, yeah, I love this pair of shoes, and then rinse them.
Yeah, true.
Probably
thing
Air
is-
Force Ones. Can't argue with them.
The thing
Yeah,
is,
you can't argue
going
with
to a
that.
club as well, if you've got new shoes, they're going to get
I mean, if they're
Yeah.
dark,
especially if it's Air
dark, you might be able
Forces.
to get away with it.
Yeah. Or
they're
Air Max
warm.
90s because they
Air
can
Max
survive
90s,
like
yeah.
medium.
True. What about you?
I'm a what shoes?
Yeah, shoes.
I'm a Reebok Classic kind of man.
Reebok Classic. To
Yeah,
be fair,
I'm a
it's not a bad
fan.
shout.
Yeah, back in the day,
Yeah.
on the football pitch, pure
Yeah.
suede's unreal.
Depends on the bodies. You can only
Depends on
afford
the
really
bodies.
get my suede on.
Yeah, that is fact.
There you go. Right. T-shirt.
What t-shirt? What's your hardest t-shirt?
Yeah.
Hard t-shirt. See, I'm not all about the name brand, but I've got Palm Angels top that's
Yeah,
very
nice.
nice.
Yeah.
I'm not a big clothing man, as
Yeah.
you can tell.
No,
but
I
I think all your ends.
You've got a nice next size 11 to
Net
12.
Gap
wear
hoodies.
sometimes.
the Gap hoodie.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Classic,
Nice.
Can't go
The
wrong
George
with
from Asda.
George, F&F and Tesco.
Yeah, lovely.
Yeah.
Right. What hoodie / sweatshirt
Overall.
you wear? I mean, that with the Stone Island.
Yeah.
That'd be hard.
Yeah, no, this is a bit battered though. I've got another Stone Island thing. It's called like the Ghost Jumper or something like that. It's
Right.
like a thin, like a beigey colour. And
Yeah.
the badge is beige. I love that jacket.
Yeah.
A jacket, jumper.
Yeah.
So that's probably my favourite jumper I own, but I've only ever worn it like twice.
Oh, fair enough.
Mark.
Mark, what are you?
I quite like a Tommy Hilfiger or like Champion sort
Yeah.
of brands. Like
Yeah.
sort of like,
Yeah, I get that.
Alright, boys, so you sit in the mirror, you're looking at yourself, you're liking what you're seeing. Obviously, we got the Champion and the Stony on.
yeah.
Step to the club. Where are you going for pre-drinks?
Someone's house.
Someone's house.
Definitely.
I
Yeah.
like to
you
keep
have
it
to.
local, get everyone around my house.
Yeah, nice.
Is your house the motor for prees?
Yeah,
Is
usually in London it is.
Is
yeah,
it? Oh, okay.
it's-
Fair enough.
What are you picking up from the shops? Because obviously, if you go in someone's house, you've got to buy some alcohol.
Yeah, you gotta get some
What are you
prees,
drinking
yeah.
at prees?
I'm always a crate of beer with
Crate of
like
beer.
a spirit of choice on the side.
Yeah, see, that's good. I like what I
Exactly
tell you is
the same.
good. A 4-pack, and then you get one of those like £10 bottles.
Oh yeah.
Because that gets
Yeah.
you at a good level.
That's
Like, you obviously, you don't want a 20-pack and a
Starting
litre.
And you also don't only want to be drinking beers at prees because if you've had
Yeah.
like, I don't know, 10 bottles of beer,
Mm.
you need to give
Yeah.
yourself
Yeah,
a chance.
exactly.
Exactly, yeah.
If you get full, and then you might not even get that drunk off 10 beers as well.
Exactly.
Like, you can guarantee that you'll be getting wasted if you're getting on the spirits, and then you get to spend less money at the club.
Yeah, what's your spirit of choice?
My spirit of choice? Well, growing up, I used to be more of a vodka man.
Growing up?
I feel
We're
like
talking like 8, 9, 10.
I'm quite mature for my age. Yeah. No, yeah, it used to be vodka throughout like sixth form and whatnot.
Yeah.
It's difficult. Thing is, I want to say whiskey now, but then I'm trying to sound sophisticated.
Yeah. What type of whiskey do you like?
I don't know. Your brother was introducing me to the world of dry whiskey and ice.
Yeah.
Bourbon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. But whiskey wouldn't be my spirit of choice. But I mean, it's all right.
What's your spirit of choice in general?
Spirit of choice. I don't know. It's not really a spirit, but Disaronno is.
Yeah, I find that gets
wrong.
too sweet though
Really
after a
sickly
while.
It does if you mix it with Coke.
Yeah,
then
it takes
it's a recipe
away.
for disaster. If you drink it straight, like on ice, it's actually.
You think? I
Yeah.
prefer it with Coke. I prefer it with Coke.
No, I
ice
prefer it
is
straight
nice.
with ice, and because then you don't end up necking it, and if you do,
Yeah.
then it's a head start.
True.
JD and Coke's a classic.
Yeah,
Classic.
true. That's
Classic.
it.
Yeah,
Can't
so
go wrong with that.
Harley drinks whiskey and orange juice.
Yeah,
That's
but-
disgusting.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, I'm not a fan of that.
Walk into the club, you get in a booth or not?
Well, first of all, what club do you like going to?
We're not big club people.
Oh, yeah,
You're
I'm
not-
not a big clubbing fan.
Virgo pub.
Pub or rave.
Pub or rave.
True.
Pub or
Yeah,
rave.
Yeah.
you wouldn't really catch me in a club.
Really?
If you catch me in a club, it's someone's birthday.
Yeah.
If I'm in a club and it's not
Yeah.
someone's birthday, check up on me.
Someone put us inside, get an arm around it.
Yeah.
Something's gone on, and I've decided, nah, screw this.
So as you said, someone's birthday. If it's their birthday, are you getting a booth?
Probably not.
Probably not.
Nah.
We did in Bournemouth. When I went Bournemouth Uni, we got
Yeah.
one once in Cameo,
All right.
and then the club got tear gas like a week after, and it got shut down for ages.
Really?
Yeah.
I'll tell you the good thing about having a booth is if it's winter and like you don't just want to go in a t-shirt because you're standing outside or whatnot, then you have somewhere to put your jackets rather than having to pay the fee for the change
Yeah,
room.
true. Yeah, I hate lockers at clubs.
Dead.
now. Not like little.
I don't think I've ever used a club cloakroom.
Yeah.
I have, but
Never.
No, I don't think so.
I hate it.
It's not a great experience, especially when you walk in. You want to get in there. There's a massive queue for the
Oh,
cloak
yeah,
rooms
yeah.
as well.
And at the end as well, when you're
£10
waiting.
per
Like,
item.
Yeah, it's such a
Get
joke.
out, get out.
It's such a joke. Right, you go up to the bar at the club, and then what you ordering?
Do you know what? If I'm out or something like that, I don't mind a double vodka Red Bull.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like double vodka Red Bull. Like, I
It
don't
is
drink
good.
energy drinks, but in an alcoholic drink as a mixer, I'm
Yeah.
all for it. And a Jaeger bomb, love a Jaeger bomb.
You get
Yeah,
gas off the
like-
caffeine as well. That's what it is.
Yeah. So
Dirty hangover.
I remember me and Luke went to I think it was Lab 11 in Birmingham, and we got two double vodka Red Bulls. The Donny spins a scream and it was 16 quid.
Oh,
can you
I
imagine?
hate that.
Can you
It was
imagine?
painful, and I said that I'd buy him one after, so we basically spent 32 quid on 4 drinks.
The most I've ever paid for a drink, I was in London. I watched Cirque du Soleil with my missus, and then we found some bar and some hotel. We went there, and they had some bacon cocktail.
Bacon
Bacon, and I was lit to this point. And
Did you have it?
I had it.
Wait, what is it? What you mean like a drink?
Yeah, it was like crispy bacon on top of the cocktail, and it cost me nearly 40 quid.
That's
On for one drink?
Yeah, for like 3 millilitres, and it was clapped.
London clubs are the worst.
I think you've only got yourself there to blame. There, to
Yeah,
be
but I
fair.
mean, I'd had a good night,
And
bacon cocktail.
It's a good story to tell on the radio.
Did it taste like
It's
bacon?
a- it's a terrible story.
Wait, did it actually taste like bacon, or was it?
No, it just tasted like petrol.
Yeah.
What are you getting at the club, Mark?
Like I'm a big rum and Coke fan.
Yeah.
Rum and anything.
Yeah.
But on the story of like overpriced clubs, I went to Egg once and sort of playing a set there, trying to get like a beer.
Yeah.
And
just-
it's a bit weird. At least I think they called it egg because they like serve eggs in the morning after. They used to. So like when they're leaving, they're open till like 6 in the morning.
What should we call it? So no, every
Egg-
Sunday, so I guess you're saying
Every pub should be called gear.
pint and gear.
Pack it in. A bit of wordplay for you.
Yeah, no, that's a cocktail name.
Is it?
Well, it should be.
Is now.
Yeah.
Do you get recognised much at clubs and pubs?
Well, we go to the same pub, or we
Yeah.
did pretty much every week.
Yeah.
So, every week I
Regulars,
felt
yeah.
really. So there, yeah, but it's not like no one's surprised to see me there.
Yeah.
But out and about, it depends really. It depends on the night. Festivals, a lot.
A lot, yeah, I can
And that's
imagine.
was bad.
That was mental.
Not bad, but
Do you get frustrating after a while?
no, it doesn't. That year was different because our boy had passed away 2 weeks before,
Yeah.
so it was a bit like,
A bit heavy,
yeah, a bit heavy. But other than that, no, it's jokes. I love it.
Fair enough.
I think we've covered clubbing quite well there and just sort of the whole night out experience.
I think we have. Right, boys. Which clothing brand would you want to co-sign with?
Champion.
I'd go with Nike just for all the free trainers.
Yeah.
True.
Have you seen
Shout.
Drake's new collaboration with Nike?
Yeah.
What do you think of that?
Today? 17th. Tomorrow, there's something collaboration called Nectar.
Not Nocta. Yeah.
Nocta.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll probably cop some of that to be fair.
I think Freedom was like.
Yeah, I think so. I
Behind
saw
that as
him
well,
looking
yeah.
for it.
Yeah, no, shipped it out to him. Nike's a good shout. I like Stone Island, but I wouldn't choose Stone Island because it's too like boxed in. I reckon.
Yeah.
Right.
Probably something a bit different. Probably some like an underground brand that was sick.
Right.
Like there's a couple. There's a clothing brand called, I think it's pronounced Cortez.
Cortez.
Yeah, they're sick. They're sick. And they're on the come up big time. They
Okay.
sell out literally something like that where I
Yeah.
could like be a part of a movement.
Yeah, exactly. Because I guess if like you could be the face of it more so compared to if it was like Stone Island.
Yeah,
I
not
don't
necessarily
know,
the
would you
face.
choose him as a face? Like,
Facey.
James been nothing but nice to you,
Nike
Takeoff.
Nike
Nothing but
not
nice to you.
He's wearing Reebok Classics and he's got a fetish for Puma suede.
Whoa, guys.
Sorry.
We'll get you some tissues. Get you some tissues.
I lash out sometimes when I've had half a bit.
Boys, I can see you've had a trim quite recently, James, by the looks of it.
A week ago?
Week
Half
ago? Yeah. What do you ask for at the barbers?
Experiment.
Experiment.
You just yours.
Do you walk in?
Surprise me.
Sounds kind of sexual there. Just so I'm all yours. Do you walk in, just give him the nod?
Yeah, just give him a nod. No, the guy's been cutting my hair for ages now, so it's been a long time
Nice.
since I've asked for anything at the barbers, to be fair.
Yeah.
What barbers do you go to?
Bosphorus.
Which guy do you have?
Tall guy. It's called Hamza.
Oh, I know.
He follows my music and stuff, so if
Is
he
it?
ever watches this, then big
Nice.
up Hamza.
Oh, nice
Yeah,
one.
nice.
Do you remember when you were younger, you'd go into the hairdresser, you sit down, they ask what you want, you to look at your mum in the reflection in the mirror, and she'd have to come up and tell you what you want.
The down low.
You've got no authority.
When I was a kid, my parents must have gone up to him and said, "Can you just ruin this
Just make sure he's no mates.
Yeah. Can you just make sure he gets bored at school, please?" Yeah, no problem.
It sounds like you've got quite a lot to get off your chest.
Yeah, sure. It feels like therapy to me.
Yeah, no, it's fine. If you want to open up, then we can get into things. Boys, should we get into a song? Obviously, don't know if you two got a song prepared, but
Let's start off with your track, Mark.
yeah.
We'll go for
Introduce your track, mate.
basically.
Speaking to the
The reason why I
microphone.
said this track is because it's been on my Spotify Wrapped for like the last 3 years, so it's
Yeah.
got to be a strong track.
Yeah,
So it's 93 to Infinity by Souls of Mischief,
lovely stuff.
and that was 93 to Infinity by Souls of Mischief.
What song?
You're a natural, Mark.
Yeah.
You're a
Such a
natural.
natural.
Might have a job here and
Yeah, look out for an email from Capital later.
Lovely stuff.
Right, boys, let's get right back into it. What music inspired you when you grew up? When you were growing up, even?
Inspired me. I don't know. Like I have people I look up to and stuff, but I wouldn't say I have any inspirations.
Yeah, go on. Tell us who you looked up to.
Yeah.
What sort of music did you listen to?
Well, in terms of making me turn to writing, like
Yeah.
all the UK freestyle series,
Yeah.
Fire in the Booth when that was like
Yeah.
popping.
Roll safe.
Yeah, Roll Sound,
Yeah,
legendary.
of course.
Always.
F64s, A64s, warm up sessions.
Yeah,
Pretty much
yeah.
didn't matter the artist. Those series were people
Yeah.
that made me like, okay, like
Yeah.
I want to rap.
Mm.
Like I can write like that.
What's your favourite fire in the booth?
Favourite fire in the booth? Oh, that's tough because I know I'm gonna miss one.
Yeah, I think the obvious answer is Wretch 232 and Avellino, isn't it?
I would say that.
Yeah, but that's not my favourite.
Yeah.
It's definitely one of the best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I love Nines' Fire in the Booths.
Yeah, hard.
Like back in the day, that was an anthem. I can't remember if it was his first or his second one, but that was crazy.
Yeah, it's on Spotify, I think now.
Is it?
It wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah.
That did better numbers than most
No.
songs.
Did you rate his new album?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nines is oh, I nearly swore that. Nines is a G.
Yeah.
Like he shouted out "Allow me."
Really?
Yeah.
Did
When
he?
I dropped "Allow me," he put it on his
I
story.
saw. Yeah, I remember seeing that now.
That's
Actually,
hard.
were you gas?
Mate, I was beyond gas. I was beyond gas. I
Yeah,
was literally
nice.
laying in my bed with my missus, and then I opened Instagram and I had like 60 follow requests and 60 something else. I was
Yeah.
like, that's weird.
Yeah.
I was like, it just didn't seem normal, innit?
Yeah.
So I was like, check my inbox, and just
Yeah.
Nine was sat at the top of it.
That's
And
crazy.
actually, I had to
Have you spoken with him?
yeah, I was just chatting to him. He just basically said, like, what you're doing, you're cold, da 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 da. So
Yeah.
congrats on what you're doing.
Yeah.
Fair play, mate. Fair play.
But yeah, no, he's a legend and stuff
Yeah.
like that's wicked.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course. I can imagine.
Mark, inspiration.
What to like go out to like want to get into music?
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
probably
yeah.
like my all my dad being into music and stuff.
Mikhail?
Oh yeah, Mikhail, yeah.
We could talk about Mikhail for hours, mate.
Yeah, he's a character. We'll get him in next week.
Yeah.
I think we're planning to.
Yeah.
You
That's
could
what it's
get
named after. Burn the Bell.
Loves a burn, to be fair. And double denim. But anyway, back to.
Double down.
So yeah, like a lot of 60s, 70s, and just like rock and like soul and jazz, so all that sort of stuff. Always had the CDs in the car.
Yeah.
Used to be a Red Hot Chili Peppers person.
Oh yeah, personally, Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Yeah, fair play.
Huge fan.
What was your Spotify rap saying, boys? Like, who did you listen to?
My most listened to artist, I believe, was Drake.
Yeah, I think it's like you see it and you're like, it's not ideal, but it's kind of what you
I like
expect.
Drake. Like, people that hate on Drake are like.
He makes the thing is he makes bangers, and that's what it is.
I like more Drake song than any other artist.
Yeah, exactly. He just makes bangers, and
He's
that's.
not my favourite artist in the world, but I like more Drake songs than any other.
I'd agree with that. Yeah,
Like he has got 50
bangers.
Yeah, like there's not many people with 50 like hits.
Yeah.
The thing is most things he touches are just good as well. And I like how he's linking up more with the English scene now as
Yeah,
well.
I'm all for it. I'm all
He's
for
supposed
it.
to be British.
What do you think about?
Yeah, he does.
What do you think about his drill tracks?
I didn't like his behind bars at all.
Really?
No, I thought it was dead.
Do you like one with Heady?
I thought it was
one
average.
Penny one I thought was decent.
I thought it was average. I thought it could have been a lot better.
Track War, I love that track.
Nah.
I love the track War.
No.
I think that's sick. I didn't like the one with 5 Year Foreign and someone else on his tape, wasn't it?
What about
Demons, I think it's called.
Wanna Know with Dave?
Yeah, I love that.
Tune.
Yeah, I love that.
Tune.
I love that. Artists like Dave, when Dave was coming up,
Yeah.
that was before I started putting out anything. Like that was like, okay, like this is real music.
Yeah,
I love Dave's the guy.
I think 6 Parts is probably the best EP. I was listening back to it the other day, and every song in there is unbelievable.
Yeah, even little tracks like Breathe,
Yeah.
like songs like that, like they're sick. I think it's called Breathe, Breath, something like that. It's on that tape.
Yeah, I know the one you mean.
Yeah, but yeah, that's a sick track.
Yeah.
And then songs like My 19th Birthday, How I Met My Ex. There's not people writing like that.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's a good storyteller
Yeah,
as well.
so you either listen to it,
Yeah.
or you don't listen to it, but no one can't respect it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
The thing is, it's not one of them ones where, like with a lot of trap music, it's like, oh, I do this, I do that. Like Jekyll and Hyde in particular, where he talks about getting caught between the two minds of doing road,
Yeah.
but also wanting to like raise a family and whatever.
There's such a difference between someone that can write and someone that can rap.
Yeah, I'd
And
agree
when you
with that.
find someone that can do both, that's what puts them in a different category.
Yeah, I'd agree.
Completely
with that.
agree with
And
that.
Dave is mastering both.
But then you see D-Bot Europe and how successful they've been.
But I'm all for D Block Europe, but like D Block Europe, if in an award ceremony,
Yeah.
D Block Europe and Dave, there's not in the same category. It's
No,
not the
yeah,
same
true.
genre.
Exactly.
true.
It's different music.
Yeah, so like I've got nothing against like music D Block Europe, mate. But I mean, and plus
different.
Young Ads can spit. Young Ads
Yeah.
has got bars. But I mean, that is not the same type of music as How I Met My Ex.
Yeah, exactly.
But,
It's a lot deeper. Mark, your Spotify rap, what was it saying?
I can't actually remember. It's always got a lot of Lil Kana in there, to be fair.
Good.
I'm a big fan of Lil
Yeah.
Kana.
I love
Lil
Lil
Kana.
Kana.
But,
He's
it's
similar,
like storytelling and
similar
stuff.
to Dave
Yeah.
in that sense that he can tell stories. He's
It's
very
very-
clever with his
yeah.
words.
he
Storytelling.
doesn't change for anyone.
It's
Nah.
effortless as well. Isn't
Yeah.
it?
Yeah, it's so
It is so effortless. When
Yeah,
it's
It's
just,
just
Yeah.
calm and a bit. I
Just-
think that's what makes it nice to listen to.
Exactly,
Because
yeah.
you can tell it ain't forced. He's just rapping.
Like,
and
laid back on the beat.
And there's something about the way he carries himself on a beat
Yeah.
where it's still not, because it's easy to hear nice music
yeah.
and they kind of feel a bit like elevator music in terms of where
Yeah.
it's just background music.
Yeah.
But Lil Kana somehow manages to keep that chilled out vibe, but it doesn't slip into like background music.
Yeah, I get what you mean. It's still
Yeah.
got prominent.
It's still got your attention. You're still like.
What would you say? What would you say is your favourite Lil Kana track?
I quite like the new one you played in the car.
Yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good track.
Tune.
Have you heard the one with is it Dave East, Taxing?
Taxi.
Yeah, it's a good one.
That's
yeah,
true.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
featuring that. It's
Banger,
quality.
Banger, actually, yeah.
One of my best memories of my entire life.
Yeah.
Was with you actually.
Oh, I
funny
know
enough.
what you're gonna say.
Yeah, we were in Spain.
Yeah.
And we were on a balcony. It was probably like 4:45 in the morning.
Yeah.
The sun was just coming up. Sun was rising.
Yeah.
And we were just chilling, and I think we were drinking a glass of wine, something like that. So
Yeah.
we were just proper in our
Yeah,
sunrise
okay.
mode,
Sophisticated.
Yeah.
even though we were like barely even human. but yeah, we were playing that, and the neighbour came out
Yeah.
of the the apartment next door.
Mm-hmm.
It came out. I thought he was going to tell us to shut up because we had Lord Kana playing bare loud.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh, sorry, mate. I'll turn the music down." He barely spoke English. So I'm gonna do his accent. So.
Well, careful.
Mate, he was like, no. I love this music. I love this. I was like, "I'll swear down."
Yeah. He was lovely.
Fair play.
So he just sat on his side of the balcony. We were sat this side, and we just had a glass of wine with him.
What were you playing? What song were you playing? He told you.
I think it was Damselfly.
Damselfly, people would argue is his best song.
Yeah,
it's his most streamed one on
popular,
Spotify.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Could have
But I
been
mean,
anything changed though. Who knows?
Loyal kind of makes music for that moment.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yes,
I'm a
yes,
big
true.
fan of
You're not gonna hear Lil Connor in a club, do you know?
No way. No way. What is your creative process when creating music, and what has that been like during lockdown?
Creatively, lockdown's been brilliant.
Yeah. Yeah, you could say that.
You think that, like you kind of expect, because there's so much time, that there'll be like an influx of music within the next few months.
Yeah,
because
definitely.
artists have had
But
such a
It's
long
definitely
time.
to come still. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's artists all over the world, UK, US, everywhere. Excuse me, that are sitting on massive anthems, but they're not playing it because no one's outside.
Yeah, exactly.
exactly,
When
yeah.
clubs are back open and whatnot.
There's so
then-
many tracks that have been released this year that haven't done as well as they would do if everyone was in a club.
Yeah, for sure.
It's completely different. Like the impacts. If some people make music for those moments,
Yeah.
We said Laurel kind of makes music for that moment.
Yeah.
Some people make music for the moment when you're in the club and looking at your mate. Do you know what I mean? And those
Exactly.
people are the ones that like.
Exactly.
It's a good point to be
Yeah.
fair. I thought of that. I'm just waiting for Kendrick's album.
Yeah.
I'm
Kendrick,
begging-
J. Cole, Drake.
J. Cole's dropping one, isn't it? Yeah.
They'll all be out in the next few months, definitely.
Yeah, it's gonna be
I hope
big.
so.
It's been nice
100%.
for me to be fair, because like you get like all the time in the world, as you said, and like it's so relaxed and like
Yeah.
I had time to like get on like uni work and just
Yeah.
have all the freedom. It's like nothing else better to do really.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And
So-
I guess if you've got access to a studio then or somewhere to
Yeah,
record,
exactly.
then it's
Yeah,
just
Yeah,
not
at the
a
start of
problem.
lockdown, I just invested in all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Like, it was,
Yeah, me too. Actually, bought myself a keyboard and that.
yeah, just bought stuff to record at home. So lyrics for Sanity,
Yeah.
everything was written, recorded in the space of the first couple months of lockdown.
Music.
So it was good to have. I'm happy that lockdown, I can look back on it and have something tangible.
To show
Yeah,
you
of
for
course.
it, yeah.
Yeah,
So I guess
yeah.
a lot of people don't. They're like, oh, that's just that part of my life just flown by.
Like
and
6 months
You're never-
wasted. Like,
People aren't ever going to get that opportunity again.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Like, until you retire, you're not going to have a year where they go, all right, you're getting paid, but you don't have to work.
yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you've got a blank piece of paper in front of you and you're writing down your music. I mean, this is mainly directed to you, James. What is your inspiration for your wordplay and your bars? And do you think there's any underrated bars that go under the radar?
Yeah, bars do go under the radar, but that's because different bars mean different things to different people. So, for example, a bar which I go, that's one of the best bars I've ever written.
Yeah.
It's one of the best bars I've ever written because I know how much, I know what.
Yeah, what went into
Not
it.
necessarily what went into it, but like,
Yeah.
I don't know, it's just people have different preferences, I guess.
Yeah, cool. I mean, it's subjective, isn't it?
It's like different interpretations of the same bar as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Completely different types of like when the warm-up session dropped last night,
Yeah.
I saw people misquoting bars
Yeah.
but putting them on their story. And I'm not saying this as a bad thing.
Yeah,
putting it on their
yeah.
story as if that was the bar.
Yeah.
But that's what music is about. Like,
Do you ever
it
feel
wasn't even what I said, but you still heard what you
Yeah,
thought.
yeah, true.
That's
Very
that's
true.
what's so good
Do you ever
about
feel like you want to correct them?
No. Yes. Yeah. Yeah,
It's
but
that boil, isn't it?
Fuming.
I mean,
What do you reckon is your most underrated bar? Like one that's
Yeah.
just completely slipped under the radar, or maybe like you said about the C3PO one, people that don't really understand it or hasn't really.
No, I don't think it's the C3PO one because I've had that bar for ages. It was a bit like in Unique when I dropped Unique, which was the first thing I ever released publicly ever.
Yeah.
The whole thing is just punchlines. So there's little things like little connector sentences in that track. I think it's like do 180 in dart. So it's just like darts, 180. Just stuff like that. Like
It's a bar.
but then that's not like a special bar or anything like that. But the reason I love that track is that's one of the bars that isn't a bar. That's just one to fill the sentence.
Yeah.
And then, like there's one that's like 2000 was the year of the dragon, so spitting fire is what I'm born to do.
That's hard.
No,
Just
shit.
taking
Big
my
up all the
just taking
2000 babies.
Yeah, big up on the.
But the thing I want to know is like, okay, so you make that bar, but what goes through your head when you're making that bar? Like,
Mate, I literally could not tell you. Like I don't know.
so you're born in 2000, so you're thinking you're
Yeah.
the dragon. Like
I literally
Just come to you like that naturally.
I don't even know. Like it's the same as if me and Mark are just talking nonsense to each other, just having fun.
Yeah.
Punchline's a punchline, whether it's in music or whether it's in a comedy set.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to say I could be a comedian, but
I mean, a lot of comedians can
give it a go
rap.
now, James.
yeah. Mate, my best joke. I'll tell you my best joke in a sec.
Go on. I'm excited.
Yeah, but a punchline's a punchline.
Yeah.
In terms of like, if you're making a track,
Yeah.
if you can rap, putting
Yeah.
the punchline there is no different to if someone says something funny, you come back with a quick comment.
True.
Yeah, it's
It's
true.
not really
It's
that
kind of being
different.
witty, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
Being-
It's the same skill. It's just how you then use the skill.
Do you sit down and do you write your bars, or do you just, when you're like thinking, you think, oh well, that's another way I could interpret that, and you just make a mental note of it?
Or do you write on your phone or?
Yeah, so I'll think of something. So if I look at that right now, I'm looking in the corner. There's a bin there. Straight away, I'm thinking top bins. That's bottom bins. It's in the bottom corner. It's in the corner. Put it like things like that. Just
I know.
You get it.
I get what you're saying. You're trying to.
you just pick apart things, and so like you can literally do it at anything. If I'm looking at a water bottle, I'm more automatically thinking of someone bottling something.
Yeah.
And then if someone's bottling it, you're either a bottle job or someone's been bottled at a pub.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then you
I get that.
You spin different meanings of different words into a sentence, and then
It's like building blocks. You add in the next thing.
exactly, and then you just layer it up, and then if you just consistently do that, if there's 8 bars and stuff like that's kind of littered in it, you pick out the bits you want. But because if it's full of it, people.
I feel like with your music, a lot of the time, when you listen to it the first time, you don't pick up on a lot of the stuff. But there's been times where I've been driving and I listen to it, and it'll be like the third, fourth time, and you think, "Oh, I didn't actually catch that the first time," but now you can kind of work through it and understand, like, kind of connect the dots
that's the best
backwards.
bit. That like.
And the most gas.
Yeah, exactly.
You look back to the song you've heard like for
And then,
Oh.
it makes you feel smart when you crack it, but you've written it. Do you know what I
The
mean?
best TV shows or the best films are ones you can watch twice.
Yeah, for sure.
So,
Very true. Very true.
If you can listen to a song and like you listen, if you're on the 6th listen and you're still hearing stuff you haven't heard the first listen, like that's like
It gives it replay value, doesn't it?
yeah, and it gives it different purpose. It's not a purpose that you just put on to. You don't put it on just to kind of nod your head. You put it on to listen to. So like.
Right, James.
Well, before we get into a song,
What's your joke?
what is this joke?
Yeah,
okay.
good
And is it?
Why,
PG?
Mark, we're going to come to you. We're going to come to you after as well. Think quick.
Like, I didn't write this show, so I'm not taking credit for it.
Yeah.
I heard it when I
Must
was
be
probably
good.
about 14.
Okay, go on.
And I've never forgotten it.
Go on.
So it's someone incredibly close to me actually recently passed away of indigestion. Yeah, I'm gutted Gav is gone.
I've heard that one before. That's a good one.
I've got one. I'll step up to the mic. I'll give you a little bit more time, Mark. So I can tell you're scared.
I've got one, but it's not
Alright.
good. It's not good. Go on, hit him.
What do you call a man with a rubber toe?
Roberto.
You shouldn't have said anything.
Too quick, innit?
You asked. You asked.
It's quite a good one because it's not good at all.
Go on.
First of all, but it's related to like what I do.
Yeah.
So I used to know a Serbian sound engineer. Then again, I knew a Czech one too.
That is quite good.
Yeah,
I don't know why you were worried, Mark.
Yeah, that's decent.
Right, next song. What are you
Next song.
thinking?
James,
One of yours?
choose it.
Can do one of mine.
Go on.
Can I play one of mine?
Go for it.
Go ahead.
Bit vain. Just
Yeah. Not for the listeners, just to flex my
Yeah. Yourself, yeah.
I've had a rough week.
Yeah. No, it's fine.
I'll choose. What song should we play? We'll save the deep stuff till later on.
Cool.
This is
No more candles.
by yours truly. That was
No more candles.
by me.
What an intro. Right, so Mark, obviously you've got a lot of haters, so we just kind of want you to comment on that. No,
we don't know all day, mate.
No haters, they're all in his family.
Just want to go back to uni for Christmas.
yeah, this is a therapy session for you.
Yeah,
as well.
exactly.
All right, so yeah, this question's more targeted towards you, James. So, sort of touch upon haters. Do you have any? And then as you grow, expecting to sort of see more, because I hear a lot of the times you get to that zone where everybody rates you and everybody gasses you, but then when you blow, then people start hating on you.
Yeah, I mean, the hate's inevitable. Like, if people don't hate what you're doing, then like,
I'm not doing anything.
That's deep, that is.
No, it's true though, because success offends people. Success offends people.
It's jealousy too, isn't it?
If someone you don't like is doing well, like people, the world's a weird place. People just love hate, and people are automatically drawn to it. So like, I don't really like. I'm quite lucky in terms of like, because I have people like a following that follow my music.
Yeah.
Like I don't care if someone doesn't like what I'm doing. I don't care about them because I care about the people I'm making music for, which is people who love my music and me.
That's what matters.
But yeah, so hate's inevitable.
Yeah.
But when it comes, I'm not bothered or phased at all.
I don't think you can afford to be, really.
You can't. You just got to keep doing what you're doing.
If you do that, like if you need to, like I try, even though Mark will tell you differently, I try be positive and put out positive like energy. Like I do believe in that, even if it sounds ridiculous. Like putting energy out and it will just come back. So if I spend my time focusing on some hate, then that's absorbing my time.
It puts you in a bad mood as well, doesn't it?
Yeah, exactly. Why should I be spending my if I don't care what his favourite thing to eat for dinner is, why should I care what his favourite song is?
And I think, well, when I see you release music, you go through the comments. Most of them are positive. I'm sure you probably have to go and look for.
Yeah, there's some absolute crackers there.
Yeah, no, there are some
really
hilarious ones.
You got any examples?
Oh, do we?
There was one. Yeah, there was one.
Do we?
We laugh all the time. I tried to give a really sophisticated answer there, but we just skin about it.
No, it's actually top point. The group chat popped off. So
really,
it's funny. It's funny.
Like, what was the best one?
There was
the Mood Loving one.
Yeah, the Mood Loving one. I can do a Mood Loving because I've got a bar of that.
Yeah, and also because it's like. You look like McLovin and you have the same birthday as McLovin.
You're the same birthday.
How mental is that?
That's crazy.
That's funny. The 3rd of June.
Yeah.
It's me.
Oh, it's too easy then. It's low hanging
fruit.
fruit.
It's crazy.
The thing is though, if you've got a bar about it, if you chin it, then people can't really knock you for it.
It's like 8 Mile, isn't it, at the end where he mocks himself.
Yeah.
So no one else can say anything about
I
it.
shred people. There's one thing I'm better at. There's one thing I'm better at than bars, and it's Boymans.
I'll back it.
I love buoying people, so I can take a buoyment.
Now, what do you think the best hate you've got in the comments?
There was one on the DreamWorks Cypher, and I went with Dano, or Dane as he is now. Like one of our closest.
Yeah. I know Dano.
And we went up there, and I got a terrible trim the day before. Terrible trim.
Oh, I saw the video the other day.
It's horrible. It's honestly horrendous.
It was bad trim.
And I kept going to Dane. I was like, mate, he's really screwed my hair up, isn't he? He's like, nah, it's calm. One of the first comments in the video was, Songer's barber needs to go to jail.
The thing is though, is that if you're already thinking that and then the comments confirm it, then it's...
No, but stuff like that's just hilarious.
Yeah. You got to see the funny side of it.
I can't say that because your barber, you've already shouted out.
Yeah, no, barber.
He's probably clicked off by now. He's heard that and he's had enough.
He was on holiday. He was on
holiday, yeah. It wasn't him, that's why
blind guy
took
it to place, yeah.
Really? Yeah, we could make a lot of jokes, but we'll just leave it there. Yeah. Who would you rap battle with?
Who the most, all the artists out there, who would you want to rap battle the most?
Who would I want to rap
look, it's not because you necessarily hate them, but you think
but
it would make good content.
I'd love to rap battle Mark.
Mark.
That would be
give us some bars.
Let's go. let's let it out
right
right
now.
now.
That because we were joking before when that track was playing that I would say you, but it's never gonna happen because my career would end.
Okay, we'll put it a different way. So say
I don't know if there's anyone I want to rap battle, but I wouldn't not rap battle anyone.
So say someone sent for you.
Yeah.
What would your response be? So if you're in the first 24-hour window, how would you react?
Depends. If they, because people subliminally diss people all the time.
Yeah, of course.
So people just talk about people but don't say anything, like including myself, because when you're writing, it just happens. It's just natural.
Yeah.
But if someone actually called me out and said in a bar, this kid's he does this, he steals that, he does this, he is this, his mum's that.
Yeah.
Then of course I would clash someone easily.
Yeah.
Game on, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it'd be game on, of course.
I would look forward to that.
If
anyone's out there,
principle
send
in
us
general.
on it. I want to see it.
How do you think it would be sort of turning around music more quickly? Because obviously there's kind of a window if you're...
Yeah, no, the speed isn't the problem.
No.
The speed isn't the problem.
What is the problem?
The problem would be actually finding dislike for someone.
Yeah, true.
Like, if someone bullied me,
Yeah.
so, and I've been a fan of him for ages, I go, fuck, you know.
You
I thought you were a good guy, but you're actually a bit of a...
You wouldn't diss him, you just go to your bed and cry.
What song would you want to sample and why?
Smart, the producer.
Yeah, I'd go for like I was saying earlier, like one of the 60s soul classics, and make it like turn it on the head, make it like a hip hop sort of track.
Yeah.
Like, I rate those sort of ones, and like as I said, like the Lil Kana ones, and jazz sort of rap vibes, hip hop. I love that.
Definitely,
so, like,
definitely.
I think something like that, I guess.
Something jazzy.
Yeah, something jazzy, soul-y.
Well, this is a perfect opportunity for you to promote your song.
Yeah, it actually is. Yeah, we
Do you want to introduce it?
basically a part of a band called Rolo Vango.
Yeah.
It's been like 4 of us working together.
When
and,
did you start? Give us a little bit of history behind
we started. It was about this time last year.
Yeah.
We just came together and it was we thought, why not make a track together in like cause of the studio at uni and stuff.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And we were like, we quite like this.
Yeah.
And it was completely off the cuff.
Yeah.
And I was like, winged it. Rosie had a couple like guitar chords. And then we just like wrote some lyrics to it. We built it up there. We had Yago playing the keys.
Yeah.
And and this like bluesy, jazzy sort of like almost Motown alternative. It's a bit hip
Is that
hop
what
as well.
we can expect for the upcoming EP?
Yeah, the upcoming EP is more like soul-y hip hop,
Yeah.
like
See.
a bit of like almost R&B influence with the vocals.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a mix. You
There's some
can't,
sick tracks on there.
yeah, it's quite hard to categorise it all, but it's just like something fresh we're trying to.
Just like underground sound, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, trying to get something
Well, do
fresh.
you want to take it away then, Mark?
So, yeah,
Introduce your song.
This is Pink Skies by Rolo Vango. Sweet. That was Pink Skies by Rolo Vango.
What track?
Water track.
Unbelievable.
Cheers, boys.
Love listening to that.
Boys, what is the best live performance that you've given, and what's the best live performance that you've seen?
Alright, you go first.
Yeah, sorry. The best live performance I've ever given would probably be a drum and bass rave.
Oh
Probably.
Alright, me too.
Could be one in Cardiff. We did one in Cardiff.
Yeah.
Well, both of you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
On the
yeah.
decks that night?
I was on the decks that night, yeah.
Yeah, so
Mad.
we both did. But big up Sam Southern.
Yeah, big up Sub.
He runs I think he runs it.
Yeah, pull up.
Yeah, Pull Up.
Yeah.
It's like a group in Cardiff.
Yeah.
Sick. So he brought us through, and it went off.
Yeah,
Really?
It went off.
It was big.
So that was sick. When I did O2 Academy as well, which was a wicked night.
I can imagine.
There was a lot of other musicians as well.
Yeah. So that was kind of put on by the same the people association with Black Box pretty much. So they brought me through. But that was a sick night. That was a wicked night. Then we went back to Mark's. So that was sick. But in terms of, do I think it was my best performance ever? Towards the end of it, when I was comfortable and ended up jumping in with all the people, it was sick.
Was it nerve-wracking to begin with then?
Not as much as I thought.
No.
So I get nervous.
Yeah,
I get nervous about stuff that's not even worth being nervous about. Let alone
something as big as that.
Yeah.
But no, not at all. To be fair, I was calm. That was a sick night. But in terms of my best performance, where I think, I finished. I thought that was mental.
Yeah.
Probably Cardiff.
Yeah.
Or did a couple in Bournemouth, something like that.
Yeah, mine was probably again drum and bass event down in Bournemouth,
Yeah.
the Bomber Bunker.
Yeah.
The old April Audio Boys shouted me through on that one. It was actually with CK and Songer and Dano was on the mic.
Which one was that? The Bournemouth one.
Bournemouth one,
Yeah,
yeah,
that was
it was
sick.
like earlier this year. So that was good fun, to be fair. Yeah, that's probably the most fun I've had doing a live set.
I'm just thinking, we actually know someone who works for, is it the Mill?
Yeah.
We could actually potentially maybe get
Put you
something
in
sorted for you
contact.
boys
Right,
in Birmingham. We know somebody who works for a place called the Mill in Digbrook in Birmingham. They do like D&B nights and
Nice.
stuff like what you've just said.
Yeah,
So
that'd be sick.
Yeah, we're
Hopefully
down
if
for
not
that.
down-
Drum and bass MCing. I love drum and bass MCing, but this year is all we're going to try a tour this year.
Oh yeah.
From September onwards. So we're going to try and make that happen. And then if something drum and bass related happens, then
Yeah.
wicked because I love the
It's
race.
always good fun, and it's always
Yeah,
good
it's
fun.
always
We'll let you
fun.
we'll let you boys know for sure.
Where
if
would you
down for
go?
it.
What tour dates would you do? Which
Yeah.
places?
That's
See, we're in
it's the
progress,
works,
actually.
isn't it?
Yeah, it's in the works.
Yeah.
But I've got like statistics on my phone.
Yeah.
So,
Birmingham's on the list, isn't it?
Birmingham's definitely
Yeah.
on the list.
Yeah.
Birmingham, Bristol.
Of course.
We'll probably do Glasgow, Dublin,
Yeah.
Reading,
Dublin,
London.
Away sick.
Away
Yeah.
day.
We're going to try,
Proper
But Dublin, they like it in Dublin. Dublin.
Is it?
Have you got a good fan base in Dublin?
Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah.
Fair play.
So big up anyone from Dublin.
Yeah, Charles.
Nice.
Everyone from Dublin listening right now.
Yeah. All three of you.
Yeah, you got yourselves.
Boysies. The
Right.
question.
Funny you said that.
Sorry to interrupt.
No, go for it.
Mark's been called Boise for years. So
Really?
Yeah,
perfectly
Boise,
suitable.
yeah.
I actually knew that. I've been doing my research.
Yeah, fair enough, mate. Yes.
Which 3 artists would you have on your next album, or in your case, your EP?
Ooh.
Absolutely anybody.
Anyone.
Absolutely anybody.
Oh, that's a tough question.
You want to go first? Or...
I reckon I got this.
Alright.
It would have to be Loyal Kana, as I said earlier.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
like
of course.
inspiration.
Unbelievable.
Georgia Smith, because I just fancy her so much.
Blue Lights is an unbelievable
Yeah.
tune.
Yeah, and
I think you're probably George Smith's type as well.
probably I heard that through the grapevine. So like,
Yeah,
listening
it's
Georgia, you know I am.
And the thing is, if she did link up with you on an album, then it'd probably be the inevitable.
It'll
the
be
two of you.
fire album,
Yeah.
and it'll be fire everywhere else.
It's
Just, yeah,
No, she's incredible.
yeah. And Songer for the third one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
See that?
might be difficult to sort of get him on there, but
Yeah. I might know it.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
You know someone who knows
Contact
someone.
with his manager or something.
yeah.
For me, if it was anyone, I'd probably have to say Skepta. Because
I'm so glad Skepta's my all-time number
Skepta's
one.
just a
Yeah,
legend.
fair.
Skepta is the guy. I'd probably say Skepta. I think I'd steer away from US maybe. Loyal Kana could be up there, you know. Only because I think me and Loyal Kana could make an unbelievable track together.
I did the wordplay on that. Would be
Yeah.
ridiculous.
I'm going to steal yours and put them into one. Georgia Smith or Loyal Kana.
Get them both
Nice,
on
get
there.
both, yeah.
On the same
On
track.
one
On the
track,
same
yeah.
track.
Oh,
So,
that would be my wet dream.
yeah.
I think that you.
What song of Loyal Kana? Smith.
I think that you'd have a really good collab with Dave, personally.
Oh, that'd be hard.
It would be sick. It
I
would be
think
sick.
your voices and obviously your lyricism.
Yeah.
I think that worked very well, personally.
Yeah. It depends on the beat. Like, do you know the Dave track that just came out of Young's Teflon?
Yeah.
Have you heard that?
I found it quite like it was really long, and I found it kind of repetitive. Like there
Nah.
wasn't really any. The lyricism was crazy.
Is that the rule
And-
two?
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
the way they are.
Well, it was the rule six. We're talking the hardest now. We've evolved.
my bad.
But I do appreciate that.
So
I do
nice.
appreciate that.
But yeah, go on, James. Go on, James.
I can't remember what I was saying.
Dave
Oh, yeah,
and
Dave,
Young's
Dave,
Teflon.
Dave.
I think Young's Teflon is one of
yeah,
the most
if-
underrated artists.
Young's Teflon's bonkers, man.
Did you hear
So sick.
Old Trafford from
Yeah,
Snoop?
yeah, mate.
shoot.
Young's Teflon is so underrated.
Yeah.
It's a joke.
Yeah.
But yeah, me and Dave, we could make a ridiculous track. We definitely could. But at the same time, it would. I feel like it would be a track that would have to happen like so organically.
Yeah.
And I mean, I'm a few years away from that now. So,
Yeah.
but that if that ever happened, it would have to. It would have to be something that happened so perfectly. Some tracks, when you try to put something together, you can tell it's been put
Can't really
together.
force it. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what I was saying about the Young Stefan one. A beat like that, where it was just if we could just bar
Yeah.
kind of back to back,
Yeah.
that would be mental.
Yeah.
But in terms of like when he made Samantha with Jay Huss, it wouldn't be nothing like that. It would just be a case of we bar, I bar, he bar, etc.
So, yeah.
Yeah. Well,
So-
let's just see.
but that's the dream,
Let's
man.
find out.
That's the
find
dream.
Let's find out. Let's make it
Time
happen.
will tell.
A couple of years down the line,
Fingers
Look forward
crossed.
to it.
Right, last
Maybe.
question, boys. No matter how big or small, which artists would you have for James in your five-a-side team for Mark in your rugby sevens team?
Nice.
Mm.
Okay.
Kamikaze, professional footballer.
I knew you were
Yeah.
going to say
Straight in the team.
Kamikaze.
Straight in the team.
Yeah. All up.
Word on the street is Kia Keys is an unbelievable football player.
Okay.
So he'd go straight in the team.
Yeah.
Those two would be in there.
Who'd go and goal?
In goal, Big Zoo.
Big
Big Zoo.
Yeah.
Strong.
He'd make my rugby team.
Yeah.
100%.
I love Big Zoo, but I'm
His reflexes are impeccable. Apparently.
Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah.
Cat-like.
I'm,
Yeah.
I'm thinking
Cat-like.
logically.
Yeah.
But I saw Big Zoo on Soccer Around the other day. He
I
knows
met
how
him
to
in
kick
Chelsea.
ball. Swear down.
Yeah, met him.
Oh yeah, you met him at Nas.
So with you?
No, he was with not
Not you.
me, not me.
Fair enough.
Big Zoo would be in goal for no other reason than logistics.
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously.
So you got one other person in the team.
Oh.
One other person.
Think about this.
Yeah, let me think. So Kamikaze will play in centre mid.
Yeah. Where are you putting yourself? Striker? You captain?
Yeah, I'm going up top. Up top. Yeah, I'll take the captain's up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm the one that's been playing pro for a while.
Yeah,
so,
go on. Yeah.
Kamikaze in the middle, Keys towards the left. I'll go out to the right. Big Zoo in goal. Who's solid at the back?
Solid at the back.
Solid at the back.
You kind of want something.
Iggy Azalea, she's solid at the back. She's solid at the back.
Get those shin pads on.
Yeah. Love that. Oh, mate.
Yeah, Iggy Azalea can go centre back.
Yeah.
Do you know
No
what?
one's getting past
I
that.
didn't think that was going to be your answer.
I genuinely don't think that was
not
good.
You didn't
expecting
see
that.
Iggy Azalea coming.
Well, surprisingly, no.
Nah, yeah.
Now I think about it, it's the obvious shout. Yeah.
Now Robbie Sevens.
Especially with Big Zoo.
Yeah.
Oh,
But,
The chemistry.
They bounce off each other quite well.
Literally.
Sorry. I love it.
Alright, 7 70. Yeah, Big Zoo would make it because.
where would he play? Backs?
Nah, come on, mate.
Come on, mate.
Big Zoo. I'll have Flea, you know, the bassist from Red Hot Chili Peppers. He's a nusser. He's like look to loose. He'll have him on the pitch.
Scrum half.
Scrum half, yeah.
Scrum
Or
half,
anyway,
right.
I'll put him anyway. I'll do bits. I
Yeah.
reckon. I don't know. Who's big? Stormzy, yeah, he's a bit of a unit.
I think Skeppy's a bit of a
Skeppy's
unit.
good.
Skepta, oh yeah, you wouldn't mess around with him.
You would not mess around with him.
Yeah, but the thing is, Skepta would probably come up with leather shorts on. Right?
Yeah,
Probably.
true. He'd be wearing all of his mains gear, wouldn't he?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
the issue.
Or that could be a positive, not an issue at all.
True, yeah. We got a sponsorship deal there.
Yeah,
for
exactly.
Mains.
Yeah, you're gonna need a sponsor for the team.
So we got that sorted.
Yeah,
So aside from Skepta,
Skepta. Yeah, M Huncho.
yeah,
Yeah,
big shout.
big boy.
You have to wear the mask as well.
Yeah,
Who do you reckon?
pretty intimidating.
Yeah, it's instead of a scrum cap. He's
Yeah,
got
exactly,
masks
yeah, that's what I
covered.
was going
Who
at,
would you
yeah.
put on the wing? Who do you reckon would be nippy?
I'd be nippy. I reckon Dappy's got some legs on I reckon he's nippy as well.
I reckon Dabby's got some legs.
No, as in like, you can run down the wing, you know what I mean? That sounds so bad, didn't it?
Alright, I don't know how many players we're on, but we'll wrap this seven-side team up there. Which football players would you have in a cypher? Who do you reckon could spit some bars? Aside from Harry Kane.
Yeah, not Harry
Joe
Kane.
Cole.
Joe Cole.
Joe Cole.
Joe
I think
Cole.
so.
When I was a kid, I used to get my hair cut every time Joe Cole got his hair cut.
How did you
When he
know?
grew his hair out, I grew my hair out. When
yeah.
he shaved his hair off, I grew my
Yeah,
hair.
talk about inspirations.
And then I realised I was on track to be a psychopath, so I changed it up.
Yeah, true. That is a bit.
But it's weird. My favourite footballer as a kid was Joe Cole. My favourite rapper was J. Cole.
That's
Oh,
mad.
look at that.
That's mad.
So yeah, I'm going
Yeah.
by that logic. I reckon he can spit.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he sounds like J Cole.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
simple
Oh.
as that.
If you go by
Yeah.
that logic, of a footballer.
He sounds like. I think Connor Cody could do
Connor
this.
Cody?
Yeah.
He's definitely into like folk.
But on his interviews, he's.
Connor Cody loves Kylie Minogue.
You reckon?
Yeah,
he's a Kylie Minogue.
He's a
doesn't he?
Kylie Minogue kind of guy, which isn't a bad thing.
No.
Who else can I have?
I don't know, I'm struggling here.
Ziyech. Hakim Ziyech.
Hakim
Yeah,
Ziyech.
I was
Why
thinking
you got
one of
bars?
the Ajax players.
Hakim Ziyech is just too like he's ice cold, isn't he?
You reckon?
He's ice cold.
Quincy Promes.
Yeah, I was
He's
going to say
got
Quincy
bars, mate.
Promes.
Oh, yeah.
He's just chatting on the crowd.
Yeah, he's got a bit of drunk with him.
Memphis Depay, he spits, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's good friends
Yeah.
with them Hunter actually, isn't he?
Is
I
it?
think so. So what? You got Quincy
Joe
Promes,
Cole.
Quincy Promes.
Joe Cole.
Joe Cole.
Joe Cole.
Quincy Promes. Hakim Ziyech. Eden Hazard, although Eden
I
Hazard,
don't reckon he's got bars.
mumble rapper, isn't he?
Oh, yeah, makes sense. Yeah.
Out of the Chelsea squad, who do you reckon's got the best bars? And apart
Probably
from
Tammy
Ziyech.
Abraham.
Yeah.
I reckon Tammy
You
Abraham.
reckon Tammy
Tammy
Abraham?
Abraham's got a bit of
I can see
something
that.
about him.
I
Yeah.
can see that. Yeah, I can see
Yeah.
that.
What do you reckon Mason Mount would do behind a mic?
Nothing.
Absolutely nothing.
I apologise to the ref. Probably.
I reckon. Apologise to the ref.
No, I love Mason
In the,
Mount. He's probably my favourite baller.
In the Ajax team, I reckon David Neres.
Yeah.
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 Sports Ajax.
I'm an Ajax fan, yeah.
Yeah,
you are Dutch,
good
aren't
shout.
you?
Yeah, I'm half Dutch,
Yeah.
yeah, so there is Ajax and Reading.
There you go. Link up.
Boys,
Kevin Doyle.
get him on the side.
Get him
well.
on Just a man, innit?
Don't know what he'd have to offer, but we see.
He's got everything to offer.
Experience.
Yeah, exactly.
True.
Retirement plans.
Spit about his pension. Right, boys. I think we'll wrap it up there.
I think that's it.
Been an absolute pleasure.
That's
having
nice.
two of
It's
you.
been good fun.
Do you have anything you want to promote before we end?
Promote, well, in the last, keep streaming DreamWorks. Lyrics of Sanity came out in July. Warm-up sessions out. And very, 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 very soon there will be another body of work to add to that collection.
Lovely stuff. What about you, Mark?
Nice. Yeah, so like Pink Skies, as you heard earlier. And just keep your ears out for that EP coming soon
The
from Roller
EP.
Bango.
Well, we'll make sure you promote it when it comes out.
Yeah, sweet. Cheers.
Nice,
boys.
mate. Cheers for coming.
All the best.
Thanks, boys.
Cheers, guys.
Right, we'd like to say a big thank you to both Mark and Songer for coming on and having a chat with us, basically. But we'd also like to say a big thank you to Burn FM for having us on this term and just letting us do our thing.
Yeah, they've been cool. Burn FM is it. And also thank you for our little award for Show of the Month.
Yeah,
Appreciate it, and hopefully we can continue to provide content to everyone that listens to us.
definitely.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say. No, check us out on Instagram, Talking the Hardest, 3 instead of the E in Hardest. You'll get your head around it. It's cool. Check out Rolo Vango. I don't want to ruin anything, but they've got more content coming in the near future, as the Songer. So keep an eye on both of them. Follow them both. We'll tag them on Instagram. Absolute legends. Both make sick music. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, hope you've enjoyed and catch us next term.
We'll see you soon.